Alright guys, I'm back at the shop again, of course. Gonna do a compression test. I'm hoping that this isn't the issue at all whatsoever. I'm hoping it's just a tune thing, but I gotta do it just to clear my head, to make sure that this is an option. So I got a compression tester, and I just warmed up the car, pulled all the plugs. So it's time to, moment of truth, throw this in there, see how this goes. I haven't had bad luck with compression testing, but I don't like doing it ever, so let's hope that I'm good, because my heart's beating pretty quick to get this done. So go ahead and get started. Hopefully I don't have an issue here. All right, I'm gonna start on cylinder 4, go forward back. So I'm gonna unplug the ignition and pull the fuel pump fuse. All right, so I just got done with the compression test, and I didn't get to record it because this gauge is broken, but I'm at lowest 135, if that even makes sense. All of them hit 135 on the gauge. The only problem is it's probably higher because this gauge doesn't hold pressure. I cranked it, and once I get to the gauge, it's at 135, and then it's dropping, like consistently dropping. And I know it's the gauge because I pulled out my air compressor and I shot some air in this. If you see the gauge, it's at 90, and then it drops, and it keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. So it's not, the gauge isn't holding pressure. So at least I know I'm at lowest 135.
Day 2.
What's up? I'm back for another day at the work on the 240. So I bought a new mass airflow sensor because I don't know, I figured maybe that was an issue. But before throwing it on, I checked the ohms on the new one compared to the old one, and the numbers are completely off. Because what's wild is I don't know for sure, but I believe the B pin is power, and I checked ohm resistance against the other pins, which I would think it shouldn't have any, and yeah, so it was zeroed out on this one. On the old the old mass airflow sensor, it's showing like 16, or I guess I could check it again and record, that way I actually have the numbers, but it's getting like a good amount of resistance between the two, which means there's connectivity somewhere between those two pins. And if that's the case, because I know 2 of those are grounds, and if it's grounding out itself, like the sensor alone, then I might have an issue there. So what I'm gonna do is, I guess, check the resistance again, let y'all see what I'm talking about, and then go from there. B and E. 18.34, which is kind of wild because I think B is power, so I wouldn't think it would have resistance against any of these other pins. But here's the new one. This is B and E, nothing. B and C, nothing. B and D, nothing. E and B, it was at 18. Right now, there's no connectivity on that. So that might be my issue. I'm gonna, I guess, go ahead and replace this out, see if it makes a difference. Hopefully it does, because that definitely seems like a big jump in numbers. I was trying to look online to see like the exact specs of it, and I couldn't find anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap this out and see what happens from there. Alright, so I got the spark plugs tightened back up. They were actually already tight. put the wires back in, the fuel pump fuse, and the ignition timings back in, so it should start up fine. I guess I'll catch back with y'all once it's warmed up. That way I can see the AFRs and see where I'm at. If it's like at 14, I'm gonna be kind of shitty that this was the issue. If it's at 17, it still could be this, because that wideband gauge is way more accurate than my old one that I used to use when the tune was the same and it was at 14.9 all the time at idle. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna crank it on, go from there. Hopefully something's changed. I think it might have been the mass airflow sensor, bro. It's idling a lot better. It sounds more familiar than it usually has. And look at that beautiful AFR at idle. Okay. Well, it's at 14.9, 15, which is perfect. Assuming in boost it should be good. I'm obviously not going to go on a test drive today, sadly. I'll probably come back hopefully tomorrow it doesn't rain, because it's raining, and to get in boosts, I'm not trying to spin. I'm just trying to test it, so I'm not trying to counter steer while looking at the gear. It's a lot. So far at least, it's looking like a good sign. So I guess I'm gonna shut it off, call it in, and I'll be back hopefully tomorrow or soon to test drive to make sure. But kind of hyped. Can't believe I didn't check the mass airflow sensor sooner. The thing is, that's kind of the only thing that dictates the mass airflow sensor, or that dictates the air fuel mixture. When I was driving it on the streets and it randomly started putting and it wouldn't let me go faster, I pretty much brake cleaned the mass airflow sensor and it worked again fine. I don't know if the brake clean fucked it up or if it putting back and forth was just a sign that it was going out on me. Hopefully tomorrow it doesn't rain and I could come back, give it a test drive, see what I'm at in boost, because at idle it's already a lot better. At idle, it was idling at 17. Now you see it's at 14.9, 15.5. I mean, it's a lot better already. So we'll go from there, see what's going on, and hopefully I'll see you soon when I'm driving.
Day 3.
So I got the 240, it's actually running good now, so I'm super happy about that. Went on a little test drive, got in boost a few times. It's at 11.5 or like 12 flat is like the lowest, so I'm not mad about that. Guess that's it for this video. Next time I guess I'm doing some more driving. Probably gonna do an oil change next, just to get the last of whatever's in the oil out after break-in, and then should be good. So thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Peace.